quality, defining and measuring service quality and customer satisfaction. So what is quality? Quality is basically you generally talk about that buying a quality product or a quality service. So quality is something which is very subjective in nature. Maybe uh, I'm buying something. For me, quality is different. For you, the definition of quality might be different. Like just like take the example. If I bought a Xiaomi phone for say rupees 10,000. For me, it is working very fine. It is not hanging. It is giving good signals. This is quality for me. But if I have bought a and camera is okay in Xiaomi phone, I will be satisfied. I will say that it's a quality product. But if I have spent more than 1 lakh rupees and bought a iPhone and its camera is not working well, it has okay photos like Xiaomi. Whether I feel that the product is of quality or not, what will be my assumption? The product is not of quality, right or wrong? So what does it mean? That for different brands, the amount you have paid as well as the utility for which you have bought the product plays important role in the quality, right? So in simple words, quality is the expectations, your expectation. Right? Like if I have bought a Maruti Suzuki car, so my expectation will be the low cost maintenance cost. If the maintenance cost increases, I will say that it is not up to the mark, right? So if the product or a service is meeting the quality, meeting my expectation, then it is of quality. So in the similar manner, the service quality is the expectations, whether it is delivered or not. Do you have the same expectation when you go to a McDonald's? On the other hand, when you go to a five-star hotel like Taj, do you have the same expectation? If you have to do self-service in McDonald's. Do you feel that the McDonald's is uh, not providing good service just because you have to take the self-service? No, you will not feel that they are not doing the service quality. They are not doing the service as per the quality because you are buying a burger for say 30 rupees. So obviously you can't expect them to just serve you on your seat, give you proper chairs and all, right? But on the other hand, when you go to a five-star hotel spending 5,000 rupees for a dinner, obviously your expectation will be that they will serve you very well and give you food on time and all, right? Some certain extraordinary things might be your expectation as well. Some good music, good lighting, uh, AC working very well, and other luxurious things you will obviously you will expect, right? So you can understand the expectations leads to the quality basically. Quality is your expectations, right? So if your expectations are met, you will, or it exceeds your expectation, you will say the service is of quality, right? You go to a saloon, you spend it 400 rupees for haircut, and they are providing free foot massage as well as the free complimentary coffee and some eatables. Whether you will your expectation will be exceeded, right or wrong? You will feel yes, that just for 400 rupees they are uh, doing the services as well as free services and complimentary drinks and all. So you will feel satisfied, right? So when something is beyond your expectation, you will feel that it is of quality, right? Now, how can you measure your service quality as a owner of a service firm, right? As an owner of a service firm, if you have to check your service quality, how will you maintain it, whether your product or your company is delivering as per the quality or not? So these are some of the techniques and matrices for measuring your service quality, right? Like suppose I am owning a chain of North Indian fast food restaurants, right? So if I have to check the quality of my services, what I can do is, first is SERVQUAL model. SERVQUAL model will be discussed in just in next 5 minutes. Let's discuss other methods first, right? Because they are more precise. Mystery shopping means where the owner or the managers, or you can say the certain persons from the company itself, they act as a customer, right? Like I can go to one, if I am owning a chain of say North Indian uh, fast food restaurants, I can go to one of my chain of restaurant and order food and see that how the people there are behaving and how they are serving me the food, right? I will see na, that I have laid down the rules that delivery of the food should be in 10 minutes, or the waiter should always greet the person when they sit. But if I go to my own you can say chain of restaurant, if I experience that the things that I have made is not happening, so can easily examine that quality is not met. I can immediately have stricter actions or a kind of more motivations for my employees, right? So this is one of the way where you or the owner or the managers, they themselves act as a customer to know whether the service quality is as per the expectation, as per the standards or not. Basically the standards or expectation you have made, you need to check the quality against that, against those benchmarks. Is it clear? Is Mr. Shopping clear, or any doubt anyone? Okay. Then is unsolicited customer feedback, right? The customer feedback you generally find on online, generally online as well as offline. You generally go to restaurants, they have registers where you can write the comments about their service and all. So you can take the feedback. If the feedback is there, you can, based on the feedback, you can improve your quality, you can check your quality, right? Customer feedback plays very important role. Then focus group discussions and service reviews. This is something very you can say detailed study of your service quality can be done through the focus group discussions. What happens is the service firm owner, what they can do is they can ask the frequent customers to discuss about certain issues they are facing in their services on a particular issue. Basically, like focus means the focus is on a particular thing. Like for example, I can have the group of the customers who are coming to my restaurant on regular basis. I can just stop them and ask them that what do you think about the the food quality, or what do you think about the behavior of the, say, the waiters, or what do you think about the seating arrangement. So I can take one of the topic and ask the reviews about it, right? So this is more this is known as the focus group discussions. The discussion will be there, they will give me the reviews, but it will be on a particular focus point, like the waiter's behavior or say food quality, rather than uh, multiple things. I am focusing on one thing at a time, right? Is it clear? This is another way of accessing the service quality. Then is online reviews and discussions. This is very common nowadays. Everything is getting online, so you can check your online reviews. Like Samsung can check its online reviews on Amazon and Flipkart, its products reviews on Amazon and Flipkart, or on its own website or on Google, to check whether people are liking its products or not, or what improvements they want in their products, right? Then post service rating. Post service rating basically means after the service has been done, you are asked to give the rating to it. Generally, have you used the Uber? Immediately after boarding from the Uber, uh, you step down. You are after payment, you are given a kind of a bar where you have to give the stars. Have you seen that? Stars or points when you take the Uber service. So what is that? That is post service rating. Now there are two ratings. I think the ride quality as well as the behavior of the driver as well. Two times you have to give the rating, as far as I remember, right? So this is something which is for the immediate evaluation of the service quality, right? Then follow up survey is something see, post service rating is immediately after the service, whereas follow up survey is after some times. Like I have done my car service, right? Then what happens is after 15 days or 20 days they will call me that is my car working fine, or after 3 months they call me again whether you liked our services, car working fine. So this is follow up service. They follow up the service quality, or they follow up their they ask for the reviews and feedback through follow up surveys basically, right? So it is more elaborated and over a period of time. Post service rating is just immediately after the service, right? Then social media monitoring. Social media plays very important role. How people are behaving on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram plays important role. Like I give you example, my friend got something delivered wrong from Amazon, and Amazon was not replacing it. So he started posting on Twitter, and Amazon officials immediately reacted and immediately, you can say, tried to solve the problem, which they were delaying. But when since the person got active on Twitter, tagging the Amazon and Jeff Bezos, the owner of the Amazon US, the entire franchise. So ultimately, what happened is they immediately get alert that it will lead to bad reputation of the entire organization. They immediately reacted. They immediately solved that case. Right? So this is the benefit of using the social media. So social media plays important role. So the companies are monitoring the social media accounts to check how people are thinking about the products, their services and all. Right? Is it clear? Is it clear? Any doubt, anyone? From mystery shopping, unsolicited customer feedback, focus group discussions, online reviews and discussions, post service rating, follow up survey, and social media monitoring. Any doubt? These are the techniques used for assessing your service quality, whether your customers are happy with your service or not. You can judge these with using these techniques. Any doubt, anyone? Okay. Now, second thing that we have to discuss is the SERVQUAL model. The first point is SERVQUAL model. So basically, SERVQUAL model is a model developed for assessing the service quality, but based on certain parameters. It uses the 5 elements of service quality: rater, reliability, assurance, tangibles, empathy, and responsiveness. These are the 5 parameters. You ask the questions, or you can say fill the questions, fill the questionnaire from the customers. So generally, these are the 5 parameters on the basis of which you ask the questions, right? Generally, what happens is, my restaurant is there, right? I asked one of the customers, sir, how was the, you can say, do you like our services or not? He said, no, I am not satisfied. No, so do you know the problem now? क्या तुम्हें प्रॉब्लम पता चल गई? उसने कहा, आई एम नॉट सेटिस्फाइड. डू यू नो गॉट द प्रॉब्लम? Shall I start scolding my waiters, or shall I start scolding my chef, or shall I start scolding my maintenance staff? Whom should I put accountable to? Does I got any precise answer? Tell me. Yes, anyone? Is I got any kind of precise answer through just response that the customer is not satisfied with my restaurant services? Which element should I pick? Does I got the precise answer? Tell me. Archie, Dipanshu. Yes. But when we use the SERVQUAL model, the Rattle scale, for the for asking the questions from the customers, generally we get the precise answers. Reliability is basically the ability to deliver the promised service in a consistent and accurate manner, right? Whatever the company is promising of, whether they are delivering it or not, right? Like my restaurant is true, authentic, say, Chinese cuisine restaurant is there. So my reliability check will be, I will ask for the food quality as well as the food taste, whether they are liking the taste of my food, whether they are thinking that it is exactly as per the true authentic Chinese, you can say, taste or not. If they are not satisfied, they will say, no, they doesn't, your noodles does not taste very authentic to that of the Chinese. So ultimately, I got the idea that where my service is lacking? It is in the promise which I am doing. I am promising that I am offering very true, authentic Chinese flavor. So what I will do is I will focus on my chefs, either hire new ones or give them training or something. Right? Now another question which I can ask is on the assurance. Assurance is the knowledge level, politeness of the employees, and to what level they create trust and confidence basically. Like for example, if I ask the waiters that what does that dish mean, or what are the ingredients of this dish, if the waiter is unaware, so ultimately I will feel dissatisfied that I want to order this new dish, but before that I need to know the ingredients, and the waiter have no idea about the ingredients. Or the politeness level also plays very important role, whether the employees are polite or not. They are not rude. If they are rude, then the problem is with the employees basically. Then is the tangibles, the appearances of the building, website, or the equipments, and the employees also comes under the tangibles. Maybe the person has said that I am not satisfied with your restaurant services, but I got to know the problem is with the chairs. The chairs are very uncomfortable to sit on. So instead of scolding my employees, I have to change the chairs, right? So understanding where the problem is very important. So through the SERVQUAL model, through the use of ratter, we can got to know in particular element of the service where the problem is, right? Fourth is empathy. Empathy means to what extent the employees care and give individual attention. The employees are caring towards the customers, they take care of the customers. Like generally I give you one very good example. I was visiting some restaurant and it was fully loaded, but with me there was my grandfather and grandmother, and we have to wait outside. But the manager of the restaurant immediately came out at and gave us the chairs for my grandparents and for my grandparents basically, because he realized that he cared for the customer, that they are our regular customer and their elder persons are standing in the queues. They gave us the chairs so that we can sit. So what is that? That is the care, as well as the individual attention, asking us that what do we need, or do we need to order something new or something, right? That is known as the empathy. Then is the responsiveness, quick, speedy service, right? Everything is fine, but if the, say for example, restaurant service is giving the uh, place, when you place the order and you get the food, it is taking 2 hours or 3 hours, certainly you will feel dissatisfied. So responsiveness is speedy service, right? So these all ultimately forms the SERVQUAL model. SERVQUAL is nothing, it is a scale to measure the service quality based on the 5 parameters: reliability, assurance, tangibles, empathy, and responsiveness. Reliability means the promise, assurance means the knowledge level and politeness of employees, tangibles includes the chairs, tables, buildings, equipments, and all, whereas empathy includes the employees' caring nature and individual attention, and responsiveness includes the speediness of the service. So these parameters will help us exactly identify where our service is lacking, right? So this is one of the technique of assessing the service quality. Is it clear? Any doubt?